Kagura
Bachi?
Bachi!
Kagurabachi, chapter 45. What comes next?
It's all going smoothly as we predicted. The Kabunabi will now take possession of the Shinichi. Right. They really have no other option. There's nothing they can do. They're playing right into our hands. Yes. Time for our next move. I mean, I expected this as much. Like, they're sitting there like, yeah, this Chihiro sucker being stupid. It's time to get our swords back. Kabunabi Shinichi. What? Oh, perfectly in sync. Wait, they woke up at the exact same time?
That's hilarious.
So, hey, why are they both wearing freaking black?
They're brothers!
How you feeling?
I don't feel so good.
Nani?
Good morning, you two. Where are we? Oh, my head. How you feeling? So what comes next? He said it. He said it. Oh my God. Both crashed from exhaustion. At the same time, too. What are you, twins? What is
Yes. Yes. Chihiro and Hakuri are freaking brothers now. And they're twins.
It's 11 in the morning, the day after the Rakuzachi. It's November 9th, today. What are you doing? What the heck? Are they playing goddamn game? It's like a what?
Yo! I'm for it! I'm freaking for it! And Char's in there too! I'm for it! Die!
You talk too much and you're trash.
I'll have you know, I have more hours in this game than
Come
you
on,
have
Lightning
this
McQueen,
planet.
ka-chow her ass.
You took forever to wake up.
Don't worry, though. You weren't bored.
This video game freak kept us entertained.
All night. Why do you gotta say it like that? Come on, Shiba. You creamed him? You what? Guess they don't know he's an ex-Kabuna. Yeah, no, they don't. They don't.
Who are you anyway?
What about the prisoners? They all went home.
Oh! I have a message for you from Inazuma. He says thank you.
Inazuma? Mr. Inazuma. That's what that kid at the Rakuzachi called himself. Thanks, Char.
Sure.
Mr. Inazuma. Cool name.
Anyways, everyone's okay. Normally, it's the Kaminabi's job to keep the peace and protect the vulnerable. But the fact is, evil still runs rampant in Japan.
Evil!
Oh my god. It's because the Kaminabi doesn't have the necessary manpower and grit. Yesterday, thanks to you guys, we pulled off the entire operation seamlessly.
Yeah, but those were some insane shenanigans. I'm just glad you're okay. Sorry?
I entrusted the Shinichi with some colleagues. They're at the Kaminabi's headquarters. I'll take you there now, so get ready.
I heard about your deal. You give them Shinichi and you join the Kabunabi. So, your priority is to reseal the Shinichi. That makes sense. But are you sure about this? You met one of those Hishaku guys, huh? Yeah. I get why you're anxious. For the past 3 years, the Hishaku have been making meticulous preparations we can't even fathom. If their goal was for the Kabunabi to take possession of the Shinichi, then that means they have their next move already planned. There's other ways we can prepare, right? Without joining the Kabunabi.
Hey, hold up. What kind of garbage is that? Other ways? It's already been decided. He's coming with me to the Kabunabi. Get ready to leave.
Plus, you seem to take for granted that the Kabunabi will seal the Shinichi, but that's for the higher-ups to decide. There are alternatives to sealing it, like using it. I get it. That's another problem. If the idea is to seal the Shinichi, we have to hand it over to the Kabunabi, but there are too many concerns. That's why we should talk it out and eliminate as many possible. What would be the Kabunabi's motivation for using the Shinichi? The Kabunabi have the sword's master, and the thieves have the enchanted blade. With Shinichi's power, we could break the Kabunabi's deadlock with the Hishaku. Really? We can never let anyone use it again. But there's also that too. So, from his father's wishes, he's not gonna allow somebody else to use his ability. We've already seen what it can kind of do in the first place, so that's why we got to stop doing that. Like, this is not something to really be dealing with. We don't know the full ramifications of what this freaking Shinichi can even do. Like, we saw just a tip of its power. Just the tip. The little something, Yeah.
A little something is like the freaking fastest growing weeds I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
If I can show you another way to break the deadlock, then there's no need for the Kabunabi to use the Shinichi. You're right, Mr. Shiba. Maybe I am rushing things. But this isn't just a stab in the dark. Now, I've got Hakuri. What?
Brothers forever.
That's my brother right there. That's my brother.
What's the strategy?
We steal back the enchanted blades from the Hishaku. Hakuri can freely transport registered items and items affiliated with them. For example, if he registers me, he can transport the N10 from another location. They just have to be connected by spirit energy, and an eternal contract meets that standard. In other words, if Hakuri makes contact with the sword bearers in Kabunabi's custody, he can transport the enchanted blades. The people Kunishige Rokuhira chose to entrust the enchanted blades.
Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves.
I'm that kid. I can be anywhere, anytime. I can kill you in over 700 ways, and that's just with my bare hands.
So we're all trying to leave the nest and do what's best, but with no one in the lead, it's hard to proceed.
Time for dinner.
Okay, so we already got the reveal of like everybody's designs.
I feel like
Regardless, the design so far, from what we're seeing, very unique styles, different outlooks that they have. I do like the design, especially with the first guy. I mean, I'm assuming has seen something. How can we get to them? With the exception of the Sword Master, the bearers of the enchanted blades are hiding out in Kabunabi controlled locations throughout Japan. If they die, then the enchanted blades in the Ishaku's hands become usable, so they're heavily guarded. Most of the Kabunabi's forces are invested in protecting them. Only the top brass can authorize access to them. They're located in fortresses?
yes.
Hello? Known as Sanso. Okay.
So what you're saying is they're in castles.
Interesting. Okay.
Senkutsuji Temple.
Sekutsuji Temple. And then Kokugoku Hot Spring. Let's go.
Kuen Taishi Shrine.
Yushi Subaru. Yushi Subaru. There it is. Subaru. Oh, there's art. Something going in. Man, got art. Cool.
It just sounds cool. To ensure absolute security, most of our people are stationed there. That's the reason we're short-handed. The bulk of our forces are tied up. That's why we have to pick our battles.
So, if we get the enchanted blades back, then the Kabunabi will be freed up, and those people we set free yesterday can live in a safer world, right?
The world will definitely be significantly safer.
That clinches it. Let's go see the sword bearers. Curry, I'm going to need your help again. You got it! Don't yell!
Let them be, brother! Stealing the enchanted blades back from the Hishaku is an excellent proposal. Nothing beats that. But it won't be easy. First, you'll be judged on the basis...
Got a country accent? On the basis?
First, you'll be judged on the basis of character and trustworthiness. You can't prove who you are, other than a guy who's been wielding an enchanted blade and his pal. As far as the higher-ups are concerned, there's no telling what you'll do if they let you meet the sword bearers. There's no guarantee they'll let you on board. In fact, you could end up seriously punished. Prove yourselves.
Yep. State your name. Chihiro Rokuhira. God dang, he said his name. Oh, this is about to be interesting. Okay.
I mean, she did say that they have to prove their trustworthiness. He would have to reveal who he really is.
Man, my name is Jan Doe, okay? I'm goated with the sauce. I got Chanced Blade magic because I've been in a line of fighting that you have never seen before, okay? You don't even understand. Like, if you put me here with the Kabunabi, this place will be heavily protected because I am here. Okay, believe that. I'm a freaking goat.
Moving on. This chapter was very it laid out what the next arc pretty much is going to be and what the next steps are going to be.
He did it again.
Very well.
Yeah, he's doing, every time he goes into a transitional phase to the next arc, he does a really good job at transitioning us into the next arc with ease. With ease. It don't take much for him. This man just knows what he's doing. Does he have a storyboard already set from the beginning of this to the end of this? Does he just know where he's going with this? How long is this freaking manga even gonna be then? With how well he's writing, how long is this going? God dang it. I really hope it's not like a Jujutsu Kaisen and it's going to end in 5 chapters and stuff. Like, I'm not looking forward to that, all right?
No, I feel like he has a way of giving, and I feel like I've said this before, that he has a way of giving us so much information without it feeling overwhelming. Like, I didn't know that the Hishaku had all of the enchanted blades.
Yeah, I know
pretty
them
much.
all like that. Technically speaking, yes.
Like, we technically didn't know they had all of them. We didn't know that the Kaminabi had all the freaking bears. I thought they just had the one dude.
I don't know. They got everybody.
But apparently they have everyone, which makes sense that they didn't reveal that till now because they're hidden somewhere. So it's like,
and
they're not going to make that common knowledge.
The information's not common knowledge. So somebody within the Kaminabi has to be there to kind of tell them. And that's why, Yuki is here, part of the crew. Like, you see how this is like, they're actually, like, this is it. Chiyuki fans, rise up. It is our time because it is here. They are a thing. This is a team. Like, the fact
Chihiro, Hiyuki, Chiyuki.
Exactly. But the fact that we're seeing, like, this family, right? This family was coming together, playing video games together. Like, again, those little subtle moments matter so much because that really showcases and highlights, like, their personality and who they are. That's the type of development that you need to see from time to time. Sometimes the mundane works. These little subtleties are what makes these characters feel more alive. And this man just keeps doing it. He just keeps doing it. I can't help but and can't stop praising just how well he's able to just write not just its plot and its story, but its characters as well. That's why I care about every character in the show so far. Again, this plan just doesn't sound like it's not gonna be that easy. At least I wouldn't say it's not gonna work, but like the way they're kind of explaining it, I just don't see it going that way. So
I feel like with Hakuri, he would need to practice with Chihiro in the sense of trying to like bring Enten to Chihiro maybe from like a far enough distance and see if he's actually able to do it through like the soul connection, so to speak.
Like I said, we did see it already. It's not like he can't do it. It's a matter of if he knows exactly what he's doing at this point in time. Like, you just gotta make sure you actually can, because again, adrenaline rush is in the moment. So we just need to see him like try it again, basically.
Adrenaline.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming he has a good understanding of his abilities. The fact that he was able to do as much as he did, I like to think he has the capabilities of getting this thing done. It's just even with that, like I said, getting contact with them is not going to be the easiest thing because they're all locked up everywhere else. So it's just, like I said, this arc I feel like is actually going to be a little bit on the longer end. So it's a little bit of a prediction for me. I do feel like this arc right here, I would even say might be a turning point for Kagurabachi, because I feel like with all the mangas currently like ending at this point, with JJK ending, with My Hero Academia ending, there's gonna be people trying to find new shonen to read, and I know that this is something that we're starting a whole new arc. While this stuff is happening, there's gonna be more eyes potentially on this, so I think this is a turning point for Kagurabachi, and whether or not if it's really the real deal, or if this could like fall under the radar or just like kind of fall off. But I don't think it is. Like, this man has been very consistent when it comes to its writing, its characters, and if he stays on that track, I think that this will be the next big shonen. Like, it's already pretty big as it is, but I think this is gonna be something that I give it maybe get to like chapter 60, 70. There could be talks about an anime coming out. I'll even say that. And I know that sounds like, oh, it's too early, but the fact that they did freaking Boruto with nothing, I'm just gonna say that there's a possibility that you could see this become an anime sooner rather than later if it works and it pops off like I'm expecting it to. Because I have a feeling that with this arc and how it's going to be shaping up and how this one I think is going to be a lot longer of an arc, I think this is going to be the one that's going to like really solidify Kagurabachi in everybody's eyes.
Yeah, this... I feel like they could technically start the anime right now, only because like
I wouldn't do that.
I know I wouldn't do that because then it would be way too close to where the manga is. But I'm just saying that I feel like up to that point would be like up to like the ending of the Rakuzachi, end of the season.
Yeah.
Like end of season 1. And then, season 2 starts all of this. Like
I can see that. And also, like, with how the format of anime is nowadays, we don't do, like, One Piece where it's continuation that keeps going and going and going. We have breaks in between a lot of that time. So, within that time, if he's as consistent as he is right now, there could be enough content for another season. Like, I could see that happening. So, all I'm saying is I'm enjoying Kagurabachi, and I have a good feeling about where we're going with this and how this arc in of itself is going to be shaping up, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of action. I feel like we might even get, in a way, almost like a tournament arc type of situation, maybe potentially. There's gonna be like individual fights in a way that we can start highlighting what these people can do. This might be even the arc that we're actually gonna start seeing Shiba do something, like for real, for real.
Jesus Christ, please let me see
I think
Shiba.
it is
A full Shiba fight. Don't give me like 5 seconds and then go to Chihiro and then come back. Oh, Shiba's done.
Anna
That's me.
what would you give this chapter of Kagurabachi?
I'd give it a 7.5.
Oh,
Only because I feel like it's more of a setup chapter, and it's not like it's moving the story forward, but it wasn't like groundbreaking for me. Also, I feel like I keep on giving each of the chapters like 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, so like
I mean, it's been good. It's been good, right?
But no, I legit think like I feel like 7.5 because this is more of a setup to the next chapter, which I feel like the next chapter is gonna be like an 8.5, kind of range. Maybe not 9, but like
So I mean, I agree with her. I'm on a 7.5 phase too. I was kind of surprised that she said it. So I mean, she's getting good with that rating. She's starting to understand what we're doing here. So yes. So I gotta ask though, for the people here in the comment section below, leave your comments below and tell me what y'all think of Kagurabachi this week. Give us your rating and what you want to give it. All right, I need to know. I need to know. Like this video, gives out to more people in the algorithm, so Kagurabachi fans can come up in here and join us in the streams, in the videos, because we also stream this every Tuesday over here on twitch.tv/thebreakmaster. Okay, so you want to be in here to join the conversations, so then you can then help us out too. Sometimes we'll have misinformation, and then that's when Chad comes in and tells us otherwise. So I appreciate you. But all right, with all that said and done, I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, people, break out!
Chiyuka forever. Chiyuka.
Dang. Oh, where's the ensign? I ain't trusted Shinichi to some colleagues. Oh, I'm not reading that for her. What am I doing? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head out.
It's best that you should. It's best that you should. My name is Chihiro. Revenge.